This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand for the morning of April 10th, 2023. I'm Wes Mills. The city of Richmond is enjoying a recovery in its manufacturing sector. The Wayne County community saw record first quarter investment of nearly $500 million in its Midwest Industrial Park. Since January, 3 companies have announced plans to either develop a new plant or expand current operations, including premium pet food maker Blue Buffalo. The investment of the 3 firms represents more than 200 new jobs. Richmond Mayor Dave Snow appeared on Inside Indiana Business with Gary Dick.
We've been living through the disinvestment in manufacturing, the scattering of the workforce, people starting to use the term rust belt as those buildings collected rust, and all the little small businesses that went around all those big factories were also disappearing. Population was declining. And so we've been working for years to turn that tide. And I can stand here and say with confidence that here in Richmond and Wayne County, we are turning it in a big way. And I feel like this is the start of our climb. This is our opportunity to look at the community and say, we're back. We're coming back stronger than ever.
Snow says more than $60 million in road projects are underway in Richmond, all part of major infrastructure improvements. Plus, he says the city is close to securing a nearly $40 million project for 150 apartments at the site of the former Elder Beerman department store in the city's downtown. Elkhart-based Lear Group has cut the ribbon on its new Midwest manufacturing plant. The company said the facility will allow for an increase in manufacturing capacity for its commercial aluminum truck cabs. The company did not disclose its total investment in the plant's construction, but said $1.5 million was invested in equipment and technology at the facility. A year from now, Indiana will be in a prime location for the 2024 total solar eclipse, and the celestial spectacle is expected to draw big crowds. On April 8, 2024, at about 3 o'clock Eastern Time, the moon will block the sun for about 3 minutes. Jonathan Day, an associate professor of hospitality at Purdue, says the show will create a tourism opportunity for small and large communities in the Hoosier State.
An eclipse, like any one-off attraction, gives a destination a chance to showcase the experiences and attractions of the local area. The real opportunity here is to capture those people who are coming to see the eclipse and have them return again in the future to enjoy the benefits of those locations. And destination managers right around the country who are in the path of the eclipse need to be balancing out serving these special customers coming for a one-off event against the opportunity of bringing them back in the future. That's the real opportunity that the eclipse creates for many of these small towns and even bigger cities.
The Indianapolis Motor Speedway says NASA has accepted its invitation to broadcast from the raceway on the day. NASA experts will be on hand to answer questions about the scientific phenomenon. From the #1 source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.
Indiana, it's time to get revved up. Inside Indiana Business is going racing. We'll be at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the month of May and take you inside the business of motorsports, from gasoline alley to high-tech race shops to small-town dirt tracks. We'll explore what fuels a billion-dollar industry in the state. Join the entire Inside Indiana Business team from the world's greatest race course for Business at the Brickyard, brought to you by Purdue University. It's checkered flag coverage you won't want to miss. Get ready, Northwest Indiana. We're headed your way. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the inaugural Engage Northwest Indiana event, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. Tuesday, April 25th at Valparaiso University. We'll be diving into regional and statewide initiatives with a focus on talent, education, and issues shaping our economy. More at ibj.com/engage.
Earlham College in Richmond is increasing the visibility of its multiple natural areas across Wayne County by branding the properties collectively as the Earlham Nature Reserve System. The Nature Reserve represents multiple locations encompassing more than 400 acres of land managed for diversity, sustainability, research, and recreation. The system includes not only on-campus properties, but other natural areas including ponds, creeks, rivers, prairies, forest, and recreational trails for hiking and biological study. The co-CEO of North Manchester-based MPS Egg Farms is taking part today in the annual Easter egg roll at the White House. Sam Krause is one of the representatives of the American Egg Board, who will present First Lady Jill Biden with the 2023 commemorative egg.
And then just to have fun on the lawn. There are all kinds of great activities for families there with rolling colored eggs and doing all kinds of stuff. So to be part of that, which, our family loves to do there at the White House with all those people is going to be really special. The opportunity to educate a lot of people about what is so important about eggs, what makes eggs so great, and help to just have some fun celebrating. They're going to have over 30,000 people they're expecting to come to the White House lawn and getting to meet them and meet a lot of kids and different folks there. It's going to be special for me and my family. Get to go with my wife and 2 kids too, and I know they're looking forward to all the festivities.
About 30,000 people are expected to be on the White House lawn for the event, which dates back to the 1870s. The American Egg Board says egg farmers, like the Krauses, have donated more than 5.5 million eggs to food banks and pantries nationwide in the weeks leading up to Easter and Passover. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.